Here's a nice gadget. I'm just going to switch it on though. Oh, sounds exciting. What happens? Oh, as it says, fight. Fight with my thumbs. Well, you hold one and your friend holds the other. We've got player one and player two there. So you've got a battle of thumbs and get your hands warm, etc. Extraordinary. It comes in a very fancy package too. Look at this. My goodness, it's Japanese wrestling or something. Thumb wrestling. I have got a thumb wrestling toy, but this is the most elaborate I've ever seen. And I particularly like those opening lines, which are, and that means we've got to get going. So something I picked up in Japan in about 2000 or so when I went to Japan, and I can't see exactly the whole idea of the toy. Got most of it though. It's a fighting toy, as the Japanese seem to love doing. This, by contrast, comes from Hungary. It's an extraordinary thing. It's called Wave. The idea is to make the thing produce little waves like this, and the waves move along and move along. But there's extraordinary little shapes you can do with it. Bring it up like this and put it over there. There was at least some English able to follow it, but it's quite elaborate in fact. I mean, some of the moves it does is very, very interesting. And it makes a nice number of different things. Let's see if I can get some of them formed over like that and picked up from the centre like that. That's nice. Wave, and it's just made from funny little conical pieces of wood and rubber joins or something like that. A bit like a necklace, but it's got more to it than that. So I've got to find some more things to do with one of my Hungarian friends to see what else they do with it. This is an extraordinary thing because it's one of those things which is a mixture of hexagons and pentagons, and it can swivel open into a much larger piece like this, and all the pieces come undone. And then kids have got the fun of trying to put it together again, so it's as small as can be. It's got quite big now. Each of these pieces swivels, so eventually they sort of match up like that. And if you can get it small enough, it'll go in the box, which at the moment is too big for it. So a lovely, lovely little expanding toy, which I've had a lot of fun fiddling with. And to get it small again, you've got to twist and turn the pieces in the right order, and then it will shrink quite a bit more than that. So a lovely mixture of those two geometrical shapes. This is a cute little thing. It's a simple little toy. It's just a crab going in and out of a little sort of crab house there, it looks like. But it's wind up. Wind up, I mean, you actually pull the string with the spring, and then watch what happens. Let's watch the crab coming out of here. I like those little typical moves where there's a bit of action and then it moves a bit more and then a little bit more. Making a funny noise too. Let's do another go with it. It's a little scurry action, it's charming. Get round the corner there. Oh. He's got a stuck with a motor there. I've had it for quite some time, and every now and then I pick it out and get surprised by how much fun it can be, because the crab motion of going through the tunnel, etc. It's very nice. It's making a funny squeaking noise too, and it's going to scuttle, scuttle, scuttle and come out again. Very nice little item, that. This is charming. This is little optical toys here, which you probably know very well, but I'm going to make them perform like that for you. So it's a rabbit with a magician horse, which says it, and when a thaumatrope, like, you do an action like that, it produces a thaumatropic combination of the two pictures and makes them appear as one single picture, and does it very well indeed. This is just make something still. It's a checkerboard, I suppose, but it's again very strong, white and black, all matching up in order to get them to merge. And the most bizarre one, because I mean, I've come across mad magicians out of hats, and I've come across checkerboards, but I've never across anything like this before. It's most bizarre. It's a man with a sort of parachute, and on top of the parachute, or the sail, or whatever it is a church with a church tower. This is most peculiar. Perhaps it's some German fairy tale or something, because these, I think, are all German products from Nuremberg. So that's a kind of a mystery to it. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I must ask my German friends. There's a charming, again, a German toy here, which is the Tower of Pisa in sections. It's meant to be a sort of balancing game where if you could do it, the point is every one of them, it's hard to see, every one of them slopes down by a tiny amount and they've got different rates of descent. So these two ends are slightly thicker. And I'll have a little go to see if I can start doing it. With the pattern here and the pattern here, that's the maximum of lead that you can get from it. So if I took that all the way up about here, it would all collapse down, as I'll probably demonstrate this. So you get those two fleur de lis, or whatever they are. That's getting quite leady now. And the dark ones, this will probably put it over the top, but let's see if we can get it to sit there. Do one at a time. It was a game for children with very still hands like spillikins and things. This one here. Oh, look at that. I think this one here will cause collapse. Yes, there. So to make it easier and do a straight one up, you put these two little designs here, opposite sides, and that roughly is straight up. So let's complete it with these ones. Children love challenges for their finger work when they're young and want to find something to help them develop the skill of holding things very neatly. And then there we are, this is becoming almost vertical now. I think this will fit on very easily. So a Tower of Pisa made as a balancing game for children. Nicely made too. And here's another extraordinary balancing toy. You need a bottle of wine, full, this is a Bordeaux wine, and you need this bizarre thing. It's two wine waiters holding hands, and they're going to balance, which means this is very heavy. This is very heavy, this one here. So when you put it in there like that, come away. What a nice way of having a bottle of wine placed on the table, like that. So it's very spectacular before you actually uncork it and play with it. So there we are. There's things from about the year 2000, some of this stuff, and some things that I haven't taken out for many, many years, and some of them, one or two, I've never taken that out before, so there's some new things for me to play with at the same time. Goody.